Hello there, my name is Mary. I'd like to welcome you back to my YouTube channel, Motivate, where I hope that everything that I share from my own personal experience motivates you to do things differently today, tomorrow, or better yet, right now. In today's video, as you can see based on the title, it is how to manifest even when you don't believe. And it's absolutely okay if you don't believe in the law of attraction, but like I've shared in the previous videos, regardless of what you believe or not, the law of attraction is consistently, continuously at work. So today's video, I will be sharing a method, and please excuse me, a method of scripting that is known as the 5 by 55 method, or known as the 55 by 5 method. What exactly is this, do you ask? This is where you write down your desire or what it is you want to manifest 55 times a day for 5 consecutive days, thus the name 55 times 5 or 55 by 5. Or for 5 consecutive days, you write down what you desire 55 times. That's the name 5 times 55 or 5 by 55. So how exactly do you do this? Well, I just kind of told you. You write down what you want 50 times 5, 55 times a day for 5 days in a row. But I want to let you know that you don't have to write that down in one sitting. As long as it's in one day, you write it out 55 times, it's fine. So the few times that I've used it, and I'm saying the few times I've used it, it is because I've been practicing or actively utilizing the law of attraction for the last 2+ years, or more like 3 years. So my faith, my belief is pretty high and solid. So I do not have a whole lot of mental blocks regarding manifestation. But when I was very new to it, this was a method that worked well for me. So I just want to be honest and say this is something I don't use frequently, but I highly encourage it if you are new to the law of attraction, if you're new to manifesting and you still have doubts, but you're very curious and you see some potential possibilities, this is the method for you. So, like I've shared previously in a few videos, the 3 things that you want to do before you script, I would say it is number 1, have your clarity of desire. What exactly is it that you want? Number 2, give gratitude. Find a gazillion reasons of why you genuinely, and I say genuinely, you genuinely feel gratitude. Even if you are not trying to manifest something, what are you really thankful for at this current moment? And then embody that and put yourself in that state right before scripting your desire the 55 times. And like I said, it does not have to be 55 times in a row in one sitting, because when I started using that method, I would do it, I'd write it out, because sitting down and writing down a statement over and over for 55 times can take a while. So what I found helpful for me, and maybe you can find your own, you can tweak it to your own way, it is I'd write it down 20 times in the morning, 15 times at lunch or during midday, and then another 20 times right before going to bed. Or if I've had a pretty busy day and my evening was not as busy, then I would use the evening time to write it all the 55 times consecutively in the evening time, or even a good hour before I prepare for bed. And again, the best part of this is you do not have to really do anything but have your piece of paper, your journal, your notebook, whatever it is that you want to write on, your pen, and write it out 55 times. Example, you want to manifest $100 this week or sometime soon. So what do? You know your clarity of desire. I would like $100 this week. So give gratitude for things that you already know that have already taken place, that you genuinely feel gratitude for. And then a sample statement of what I would write, just so that I can make it a little bit clear. It is, or like I've shared before, I am so happy and grateful now that I have XYZ. I am so happy and grateful now that I have $100. So the main thing is that you want to write it in the present tense as if you already have it. So please remember this again. When you are scripting using the law of attraction, the main thing is that you want to script or write down your desire as if it has already happened, as if you already have it in your hands. And that's the best part. It's not something that's gonna happen in the future. It's not that something that already happened in the past. It's something that has happened literally now. You already have it. It has already come to fruition. So again, like I said, using the example of $100, I would personally write, I am so happy and grateful now that I have $100 this week. Or, I am so happy and grateful now that I have $100. Because one thing that I have found for myself is not setting a specific time limit and just releasing that to the universe. That way it can manifest in its own timing, and that timing, I also know it's a timing that's also best for me. And that because I believe in, divine intelligence, God, source, the universe, conscious energy, I know that because things are working out for me, that whatever it is that I desire will manifest into my 3D reality in the perfect timing. And because like you, we're all human, I am human, sometimes I want this manifestation to happen yesterday, but a higher power already knows the perfect and the right timing for you and for me. And if you are manifesting something, if you're having any doubts, let this message be your cue that it is happening right now. It has already happened, and it will reveal itself in your 3D reality in the perfect timing. Because, as I always say, in the world of infinite possibilities, all things are possible. Here, a really quick recap on that 5 by 55 method and why it's effective. It is, you want to write out your desired state as though it has already taken place 55 times a day for 5 consecutive days. And the reason you want to do this 5 consecutive days, it's because you don't even really have to do the work. The writing down, the action of writing it down 55 times a day, your subconscious mind does the work for you. So all you have to do is put conscious effort in taking your pen and piece of paper and writing it down 55 times. And like I said, 20 times in the morning, 15 times at noon or during the midday, and 20 times in the evening. That's your 55 times. And then, even though we want to sort of, if you're like me, I tend to be lazy at times, you can do this. And I know that you can. Just write it down 55 times a day, 5 consecutive days. And like I say, you don't have to take my word for it. The results that you receive will be what affirms for you that this does work. It has worked for me. It has worked for many people that I have observed or heard their stories. So without a shadow of a doubt, I know that it can work for you too. If at this time you have any questions or any comments or any success stories you want to share, anything that I can do to encourage you in your manifesting journey, please feel free to comment down below and let me know what blocks that you find, what limiting beliefs that maybe mess with you sometimes. But again, this method of scripting 55 times a day for 5 days in a row, it's hands down the easiest, because you don't even have to believe. It's okay. You can have doubt and you're still gonna manifest. Why? Because your subconscious mind does all the work for you. I hope that this video was helpful, and as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing, and we can share this amazing message with many people. And you can also share this video, and I can't wait to see you on the next video. And I also want to say, for those of you that have subscribed and continue to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you and look forward to the next video. Peace. Bye-bye. And as always, happy manifesting. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.